How's it going, everybody? Thanks again for tuning in to our next episode of Fly Fishing from Home, brought to you by Shredder Outdoors. Today, we will be covering the top 8 components of a fly reel. For our first component, we are going to be looking at our reel foot. The reel foot is on the top here. It's pretty much flat with just a little concave inside there, which allows you to attach the reel foot to the butt section of your rod, which we will go into detail at a later time. But next we have our handle. Our handle is right here, this black one. Sometimes it'll either be cork, metal, stainless steel. I believe this one is plastic. But this is what allows you to retrieve the fish or your line for a recast. And now, since that handle adds weight to the reel, we have what is called our counterbalance. So it's this silver metal thing right here, which is going to be about, if not the exact same weight as your handle, to make up for that weight difference so you can have a nice and smooth retrieval. Next we have our line guard. So our line guard is right here. It simply just covers the line, at least for one section of it. As you can see, most of it is open face. And now that was our line guard. Next is our drag dial. Our drag dial is located right here. And the way the drag dial works is you can remember righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Now, when you tighten it by going to the right, that's going to increase the amount of pressure or resistance it takes from the fish to pull the line out. So if you loosen it by going to the left like this, if you got a big old brown on there and he's fighting you and you don't want to break your line, you're going to loosen that drag so the fish, while it's fighting, can take out some of that line, preventing you from snapping your line or ripping the hook out or losing the fish. And that is your drag dial. Next we have our arbor. Now the arbor is smack dab in the middle of the reel. And this is where also I'm going to be able to show you the spool, because where our arbor is a button that we are going to push in, and we're going to nice and easily pull apart here to separate our spool from our reel frame. So there's our reel frame, there's our drag dial again, and our spool holding all of our fly line with our handle and our counterbalance. Now, all I do is go back to that arbor, push in on that button, and we will put our reel frame back onto our spool, and we are good to go. So that is the 8 major components of a fly reel. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Tight lines.